When Birmingham City decided to retire the number 22 shirt for a player that played just one season for the senior team, making just 44 appearances in his senior career and scoring 4 goals with 2 assists, people thought it was odd. Of course, the Twitter trolls trolled Birmingham City for doing so. Looking back at it now though, you can understand why they retired the number. So, in today's video, we're going to discuss Jude Bellingham's meteoric rise in the game and why I genuinely believe he is the best midfielder in the world. So what's going on, everyone? You're listening to Back of the Net here. I hope you're all doing well. Now, Jude was raised and played in the Birmingham Academy. Him and his younger brother Jude Bellingham, who is now a starter for Championship side Sunderland at just 18 years of age, they both shone in the academy. Jude was called up to the senior team at age 16 years and 38 days old, making him the club's youngest ever first team player in August 2019. For the 2019 and 2020 season, Bellingham had some breathtaking performances in the Championship and looked like a men amongst boys most nights in the Championship, which is crazy considering he was a boy playing amongst men. He finished off his first season with Birmingham City, having played 44 games, scoring 4 goals and assisting 2. And then what's crazy is at the time he was just on a schoolboy contract. So this schoolboy contract would essentially allow Jude to leave for free at any time if a professional contract was offered to the then 17-year-old, whether it be from Birmingham City or not. Now, at the time, there was extremely heavy interest from Manchester United in Jude Bellingham. United pulled out all the stops in their attempts to sign the box-to-box midfielder, offering him a tour of their training ground with Sir Alex Ferguson, the one and only. But what's crazy is that Bellingham turned down a meeting with Man United in favour to join German team Borussia Dortmund. Despite the schoolboy contract, Bellingham did not leave for free. Dortmund paid in excess of £26 million for the 17-year-old English wonder kid. Now, Birmingham City were able to demand a high fee because they had a professional contract ready for Jude. They had an agreement with the player and his family that if any club suggested that Jude move for free, then Jude would actually sign a professional contract with Birmingham City so that Birmingham City can actually demand a transfer fee. Now, for an English teenager to choose a club in Germany where he doesn't speak the language, he's never gone to, he's never played in that league, over England's biggest club of all time is something extremely unusual to see. But why did he do this? Well, according to him, he did this because he was really impressed with Dortmund's track record of developing younger talents. You have the names of Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland. I mean, I could sit here and name them all, but I'm sure we know this. Now, his time at Dortmund was amazing, and he more than lived up to the hype. He made his debut for Dortmund on September 14th, 2020 against MSV Duisburg in the first round of the Deutsche Pokal, and he was only aged just 17 years and 77 days old. After just half an hour of playing on his debut, he scored the second goal of the game in a 5-0 win for Dortmund. This made him the club's youngest goal scorer in the Deutsche Pokal. And just 5 days after the storybook start for Jude, he started in his first league game, where of course he got an assist in a 3-0 win over Mönchengladbach. He finished off the month by being named Bundesliga Rookie of the Month for September, and on October 20th of the same year, Bellingham set yet another record by being the youngest Englishman to start a Champions League game, aged just 17 years and 113 days old. This record was previously held by Phil Foden. For the next couple of months, Jude was a regular starter for Dortmund, having big-time performances and even scoring a goal in the second leg away at the Etihad Stadium against none other than Manchester City. To finish off his amazing first season with Dortmund, he started the Deutsche Pokal final against RB Leipzig, where he was substituted at halftime, being that he was already on a yellow card, but his team was 3-0 up, so you'd imagine it was more of a safety measure from Dortmund. The team did go on though to win the Deutsche Pokal final against Leipzig 4-1, to give Jude his first silverware as a senior player. Jude finished second in voting behind Pedri of Barcelona in the 2021 Copa Trophy. In November 2020, Jude made his senior debut for the Three Lions. He also became the third youngest full international ever for England. This guy he just sets records every time. Jude was also named to the 2020 Euro squad for England when he came on for England, yet again set another record by becoming the youngest ever player to play at a European Championship. Jude ended off his amazing season with 4 goals and 4 assists in 46 games for BVB. The next 2 seasons Jude was on a tear. Jude finished off the next seasons with 86 appearances, 20 goals and 21 assists for BVB. He had announced himself as one of the world's best players. This brings us now to the summer of 2023. Now, it was known around the footballing world that Jude was likely to leave Dortmund. He had offers from Liverpool, Man City and Real Madrid. And then on the 14th of June 2023, Real Madrid announced the signing of the Englishman. Real Madrid paid Dortmund £88 million, which that fee could rise to £114 million for the Englishman. When Jude was asked why he chose Madrid over Liverpool and Man City and the other teams, he mentioned that the respect that England has for Real Madrid is so high, and that he wanted to be one of the players that would add to Real Madrid's great history. Another little tidbit is that Birmingham City actually received £6 million from this transfer due to their sell-on clause in the contract with BVB. And now, that brings us to where we are today, where Jude has only played 4 league games for Los Blancos. And get this, has already scored 5 goals and has an assist in those games. 2 of these 5 goals have been winners for Madrid. He looks like a veteran, consistently having his head on a swivel, scoring goals by breaking in behind the lines. He's aggressive in tackles, and he's talking and acting a lot like a leader. As of right now, Jude Bellingham, in my opinion, is the best midfielder in the world. If not, he's at least top 3. For me, that's a fact. I mean, the fact that he can score from anywhere in the pitch, he can assist goals, he can win aerial duels, he can control the game like a vet. He is just so amazing to watch. Jude Bellingham is a special talent that I don't think we'll see anytime soon. Not many players can make £114 million look like a steal. But as of right now, Jude is one of those players that can do that. If he continues on this trajectory, he could end up being one of the best midfielders that football has ever seen. Mark my words. With all this being said though, I would love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Do you think Jude is going to be one of the best midfielders in the world? Is he the best midfielder in the world? Could he be the best midfielder ever? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.